Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Hey, Blue West. How are you doing this morning? You're first this morning. I've been meaning to tell you, you left a comment on a video the other day about one of those monsters we discussed. And I got the notification and I went to get the comment and it was gone. Um, Now, I've been hearing that a Google moderator has been deleting certain comments that they find inappropriate. I know you didn't say anything inappropriate. Google's just weird. I remember something about the comment. I think it was something about COVID or something. I don't know. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you that. Cheryl Lynn, Cheryl T, Keisha. Good morning, ladies. How are y'all doing this morning? Before we get started, I want to show y'all my new Christmas ornament I got yesterday. Of course, it's a rooster. Look at him. It's a rooster. And he's kind of got like this greenery on his back and some pine cones. Let's enlarge. That's too much enlarging. Go back down. Okay. He is so cute. $4.99 Tractor Supply. Okay. He's so cute. Oh, and I found my other rooster ornament. And I put it on top of the tree. It's like a metal ornament. Hey, Lisa. Red Rhyme. How are y'all doing? Man, it's cold outside. When I went to let out the animals this morning, it was cold as crap. Anyways, we got a few things to talk about. Let me see. Let me get over here on my live chat first so I can see everybody. Talk about that stupid Justin Ross Harris. They've set a hearing date because he wants a new trial, which I think is ridiculous. It's really cute, Lisa. Thank you. Tractor Supply have some cute little ornaments. Last year, I got a metal rooster ornament. It's so cute. It matches my rooster, my metal statue I got, my rooster statue. But I forgot it the other day when I decorated the tree on the live stream, and I just remembered it like, I think it was like yesterday, and I put him on top of the tree. Roosters like to be up high. Also, we're going to talk about Chad Daybell this morning, aka Chad Daybell. His attorney thinks that his trial should be moved to Boise. Also going to talk about Joe Exotic. He wants Kim Kardashian to call the president for him. And we're going to listen to Carole Baskin join up with some other famous carols and sing a Christmas carol. And let me just say, they really didn't include Carole Baskin in it too much because I'm going to tell you what, she has no freaking personality, y'all. No personality whatsoever. I mean, I don't even know if the woman feels any kind of happy emotions or anything. I've seen her cry before, but she was just crying for herself, Of course. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. First up, let me go over here. Let me get out my chat for a second. Oh, channel members, I'm going to do a live stream this evening sometime for y'all. I don't know the time because Diane's channel is also doing a live this evening sometime, and I wanted to watch that. So after I figure out what time she's going to do her live, then I'll set up mine. I may do mine around 7 or 8 o'clock. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. How are you doing? YouTube must not have notified anyone this morning. It's probably because I changed my time. I had it set for like 10:55 or something like that. I was trying to give Mark time to get back home. He took off the trash, before I went live. Because when he comes in, it makes my dogs bark, and it's pretty daggone loud. Okay, so Let's just get to it. People, come on in a minute. Hold on, something caught my eye. Toddler girl stabbed to death. 20-year-old clings to her life as police investigate violent attack in rural home. Oh, we'll have to read that in a minute. Let me screen share little Cooper's picture. Now they're claiming, this Justin Ross Harris, his attorneys are claiming he didn't get a fair trial. I think it's a bunch of hogwash. They're trying to say that it should have never been allowed in court about his weirdo lifestyle, his secret life. You know, he had been sexting women and sexting men, sexting underage girls, pictures of his privates and everything. He's a complete weirdo. Okay, so what Justin did is he said he forgot to drop off his 22-month-old baby boy, Cooper, off at daycare. He went on to work. Didn't know Cooper was in the car. And he said he didn't realize it until after work, after he'd got into the vehicle and drove away a little bit. I say bullcrap, because he went out to his car at lunch. It was on video surveillance. Put some light bulbs in the front seat. You can't tell me he didn't see that child sitting there. It's a rear-facing car seat. Okay, so Justin Ross Harris, a Georgia man serving a life sentence for killing his toddler son Cooper, is scheduled for a new hearing where his lawyers plan to argue for a new trial. Superior Court Judge Mary Staley Clark in Cobb County scheduled several days to listen to Justin Ross Harris's hearing from December 14th through the 16th. We need to try to listen to this on a live stream if we can. It's broadcast to the public. It should be. Harris, who worked at the Bennings Home Depot headquarters as a web designer, left his 22-month-old son Cooper inside a hot SUV in the parking lot of the headquarters office on June 18, 2014, and walked into work. Oh, and I just want to say, while he was at work that day and his son was out in the car dying, he was sexting people. Later that afternoon, Harris pulled his SUV over into the Acres Mill Square shopping center on Cobb Parkway and began screaming as he pulled Cooper from the vehicle. Now, Cooper was probably dead by noon. It was like 98 degrees outside. According to witnesses, Harris attempted CPR on the toddler, although it was apparent Cooper was already deceased. A bystander also attempted CPR, but later testified he could tell Cooper was dead. Justin was witnessed yelling, "Oh my God, what have I done?" the warrant read. He then began doing CPR on the child. EMS responded to the scene. It was obvious that the child was deceased. Now, not too long before Cooper's death, Justin had watched a video on hot car deaths about dogs. It was actually about dogs in hot cars. You know, it was a video on, how quick the temperature will rise in a car. I'm sorry, I just have a hard time believing anyone forgets their kid in a car. I'm like the most forgetful person in the world. I never forgot my son. Now, the prosecution said that he watched this video about dogs in hot cars because he planned on killing Cooper. That way, he could divorce his wife and go live the lifestyle that he wanted to live. This man was a pervert, and he wanted to live his perverted, weirdo lifestyle. Okay, let's see. According to Harris, he forgot to drop his son off at daycare and didn't notice the boy was still in the vehicle until he drove away from work at 4:15 p.m. Harris insisted it was a terrible accident, but prosecutors during his 2016 trial proved otherwise. Experts testified that the boy was likely dead by noon, given that the temperatures inside the car had reached around 98 degrees. Prosecutors said the car had a strong smell of death inside, which would have been impossible for Harris not to immediately notice. Yet he drove through 7 traffic lights before he pulled his car into the shopping center. Other experts, however, argued that the smell of death would have taken much longer to come about. And I think that's a picture of the car seat. Okay, from the front of the car, you can see if he had opened up the door, he would have saw that damn car seat. He wanted rid of that child so he could get a divorce. Harris also returned to his SUV after his lunch break and dropped off a bag of light bulbs on the front passenger seat. He claimed he didn't notice Cooper was there. Okay, let's scroll back up and look at this picture. You can tell that you can plainly see if you opened up the door in the front that car seat is sitting there. It's a bunch of hogwash. He left that kid in that car on purpose. That's my opinion. Okay, prosecutors said Harris wanted to be free of responsibility and planned in advance how he would kill his son. Oh, look at little Cooper. Here's the crazy thing. Oh, his wife divorces him. She gave an interview not too long ago, and she still says that he didn't do it on purpose. Are you serious, lady? Your child died in this car because of him. And while your kid was sitting in that hot car, he was in there sexting and going on doing his perverted weirdo crap. Like, I get having compassion and forgiveness. I'll be honest, I don't know if I could forgive someone that done something like that. I know I couldn't. Because I know myself. He's a weirdo looking thing, too. Okay, so Harris is pushing for a new trial on grounds that the prejudicial testimony made it an absolute impossibility for him to receive a fair trial. Harris's defense team argued that showing evidence of affairs and sexual addiction tainted the jury's view of Harris and had nothing to do with Cooper's death. Oh, it had everything to do with Cooper's death. Everything to do with it. He wanted rid of that child so he could get divorced, so he could go do this weirdo stuff. Right here's his ex-wife. I don't know if we can watch this clip or not. It's ABC News. Could probably play it on my phone, though. Okay. The defense team also argued that the court stopped them from questioning the credibility of the police officers who testified during his trial, as well as limitations of cross-examination, improper evidence being admitted, and discovery violations. If Clark decides to rule against the motion for a new trial in December, Harris has the legal right to appeal the ruling with the Georgia Supreme Court. Wow. If this guy gets a new trial, I'm giving it freaking true crime. For real. This kills me. We'll take a listen at her interview. I don't want to play it from my laptop, though. Let me get back to my chat so I can see what everybody is saying. Hey, Misty. Good morning. Good to see you. That poor baby suffered. Yes. Yes, he did. He knew exactly what he was doing. Did y'all see that picture? There's no way he opened up the front door, put light bulbs in there, and didn't see that freaking car seat there. No way in hell. Oh my gosh. It gets me so pissed off. I mean, I'd be tempted to give up true crime if he gets a new trial. I'm telling you. This is bullcrap. Hey, Jason. Good morning. Merry Christmas. He killed that baby on purpose because he wanted to go do that weirdo stuff. Agree, Debbie. That was, that's part of the motive there. If they throw that out and don't allow it, then what kind of motive do they have? Hey, your main girl, welcome to Southern Royalty. How are you doing, hon? My fellow beagle lover. Your main girl, she loves beagles, just like I do. There's nothing like a hound dog, right, girl? Thank you for joining the membership. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you all. Oh my gosh, Jason, I'm sorry. What do I say though? Oh, happy Hanukkah. I'm sorry, Jason, I didn't know. My bad. Okay. I usually include that. Happy Hanukkah. Anyhow, we'll have to see how this plays out. We'll try to watch this live if we can. It's scheduled for, what did I say, the 14th through the 16th. I just can't believe the wife. Oh, yeah. Before I get, let's go see if we can take a gander. I sound like my granny. At her interview. Just listen to it. I'll play it through my phone. So let me find the stinking article. I mean, she must be a better person than me. I think she's dumb, if you ask me. If she can't see that he done this on purpose. What about Cooper and his life, you know? Jason, beagles are the best. My grandfather had them when I was growing up, and they're just the best. I've never seen a hateful beagle, hateful hound dog at all. They're the best. I got two. I got Skylar, and then I got Lady. She's mixed with Border Collie. Okay, let me see if we can play this here.
Amy, you sat down with the mom of that little boy who was left to die in the backseat of his father's hot car. And this is an incredible story. The mom divorced her ex-husband because of all the information that came out at the trial, yet she still thinks he's innocent?
She thinks she's innocent of the most serious crime, and that was malice murder. Leanna Taylor wants nothing to do with her ex-husband. She even expresses anger towards him, but she doesn't think he deserves to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Well, I think he does.
Leanna, this is your very first interview.
Right.
Why are you speaking out now?
It has been 2.5 years of very heartbreaking silence.
You want to change the narrative.
Exactly.
That narrative, up until now, is the one a jury accepted. That Leanna's ex-husband, Ross, intentionally left their 22-month-old son, Cooper, to die in a hot car.
There was no evidence in our relationship that suggested that he would harm anyone, much less his own son.
Okay, let me just pause right there. There was no evidence that Chris Watts would murder his entire family either.
You find the defendant guilty?
It was a hot June day, 92 degrees. Justin Ross Harris is supposed to drop his son Cooper off at daycare. Instead, he drives to work and parks his car there, leaving little Cooper strapped into his rear-facing car seat.
A 22-month-old child died in the back parking lot here.
Ross claims it's a terrible accident, but as suspicion builds, Leanna, too, comes under scrutiny. People looked at you and thought the worst. The public perception fueled by Leanna's own behavior in this infamous police video, embracing her husband in an interrogation room. You were compassionate towards your husband, which is something I think a lot of people look at and think, how were you not upset? How were you not angry at him when you first saw him?
It never crossed my mind that Ross had done it on purpose. Never. It was an accident.
An accident or not, he was responsible for the death of your son. How are you not angry?
That wasn't sinking in. Since that day, I have gone through all of those emotions.
Responsible for the death of your son. How are you not angry?
That wasn't sinking in. Since that day,
Sorry,
I
guys.
have gone through all of those emotions.
You've been angry at him.
Yes.
You know what I think, guys? I think she stuck up for him in the beginning and she's going to stick to it. That's what I think. I think it's a bunch of bull crap that she defends him. He's responsible for her little boy's death. And look at all the weirdo stuff he was doing. He was inside of his workplace sexting with people while little Cooper was out in the car dying. It's a miserable death to die in a hot car like that. Miserable. Hey, faithful one. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Or Happy Hanukkah. All Blue West, you join when you can. I know how it is, honey. I know how it is. You're already a southern gal. Anyways, this lady, Leanna, I guess she's a better person than me because I wouldn't forgive that son of a bitch. No way, no how. I think my phone's tearing up because when I was playing that, the app closed out. Hey, Mel Mel. How's it going? Merry Christmas. I love saying Merry Christmas. You know why? One reason I just like saying it. Another reason some people don't like it. They want you to say Happy Holidays. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So next up, let's see. Chad Daybell, his stinking attorney, wants the trial moved because everybody in that area knows about it. Newsflash, they are John Pryor. That's his attorney's name. Everybody in the world knows about it. Everybody knows about these two weirdos. Turquoise Kitten, good morning. Thank you. You rock too. All y'all do. Hey, Max, good morning. Max, when I see you in chat, now I try to mute if I'm going to light a cigarette, if I remember. Okay. Let's see what the Idaho Statesman's saying about this weirdo. Says Chad Daybell's attorney outlined reasons for wanting to move his client's jury trial out of East Idaho in a 6-page document filed last week. Attorney John Pryor, the main argument for moving Daybell's trial from Fremont County is extensive media coverage of the case, particularly by EastIdahoNews.com. What do they expect? Pryor requested a change of venue in September and says in this new memorandum, I think it's how you say that, that a fair and impartial jury cannot be found in East Idaho. Hey, you're not going to find an impartial jury in the United States, in this world, probably. Oh, did you guys finish watching that psychics reading yesterday? That was some creepy, intense stuff. Okay, East Idaho News, who was dominant and expansive readership within all the 7th Judicial District, has on almost a daily basis reported on information regarding this case. Pryor writes in the document, what does he expect? They're a news place, they're going to cover it. It's local. Considering the pretrial publicity and the strong feelings in the community about the case, the court should take appropriate steps to protect Mr. Daybell's rights to an impartial jury. How about Tyler and JJ's rights? How about those rights? Those kids were buried in his backyard. Hey, you still going strong? You still not smoked, Max? Oh, that's great. Let's see what else. Gosh, we'll subscribe later. Pryor argues, every time you touch it, it moves. Pryor argues that the trial should be moved to the Boise area as there are more people, and the hope of finding an impartial jury from a larger population is far more likely than in a very small number of eastern Idaho rural communities. Hey, you can find whoever you want to be on that jury. He's still going to be convicted of it. Those kids were buried in his pet cemetery, in his backyard. This attorney reminds me of JR from the TV show Dallas. Daybell pleaded not guilty to 2 felony counts of conspiracy to commit destruction, altercation, or concealment of evidence, and 2 felony counts of destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence. Prosecutors filed the charges after investigators found the remains of 7-year-old JJ Bellow and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan buried on his property in June. Hey, it's going to be hard to get people past that, oh chatty boy. Those kids was in your backyard, you freaking weirdo. Hey, Kimberly, short nice. Natalie, good morning. Mel Mel, have you seen that psychic's video? It's the same psychic that predicted that the kids were buried in Chad's backyard, like back in January. At the beginning of the year, they didn't find the kids until the summer. She was right about the locations of the bodies. She was right about the conditions of the bodies. Now she came out with the new video and she says that the kids were sacrificed. I know it's a medium saying that, but hey, I think she's onto something. Turquoise kitten. Oh, I remember who shot JR. Hey, he looks just like JR. Just like him. He's a complete idiot. At Chad Daybell's preliminary hearing, he objected every 2 freaking seconds. Oh my gosh, yes, it is good. I played some of it yesterday. It's like a 40-minute video. But we listened to some of it. Now, she says that Tylee was dismembered because they were doing a human sacrifice, like a ritual. And that they actually ate some of her leg. That's what she says. Let me see if I can find the link to it. What's her name? Let me get to my notes from yesterday. Reverend Donna Seraphin. Let me just find her. Maybe it's Seraphina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But I'll get you the link to the video. If I can get back to my channel, that is. Yeah, you just got to go watch this video. I had to play a little bit of it yesterday because I just could not explain the ritual dates. The days that Tylee and JJ were killed was like dates that like human sacrifice rituals would have been done on. Even the day that Chad and Lori got married was some kind of special day. It's freaking crazy. Now, a lot of people don't believe in mediums. I believe there's a lot of fake mediums in the world, but there are some people that are blessed with gifts like that. I firmly believe in it. And I believe this lady has a gift. I'm hoping and praying she's a nice lady and don't strike my channel because I played about 10 minutes of her video. Hey, I shared her link. I sent subscribers over there. Some people hadn't heard of her. She made the predictions about where the bodies were located. I mean, she was right on it. Right on the money. See, this all makes sense to me now. Because I couldn't figure out, hey, how can you say that you're trying to preach the word of God and share the word of God and murder children and other people? Well, they don't worship God. They worship the devil and demons. When I was looking up about Tammy Daybell this morning, I saw that she had written some children's books with Chad. I didn't know that. If I knew it, I forgot. It slipped my mind. Yes. They wrote books together, like little kids' books about God and stuff like that. She is very legit. And she was saying that she could feel Lori Vallow's emotions when she killed Tylee. Lori took part in it, allegedly, and said she was enjoying it. And after the body was dismembered, they made sandwiches out of some of the leg meat. It was laughing around the fire. And she says that Alex Cox was Lori's dark angel, like angel of death. And he was all for killing the kids, but he didn't like the dismemberment. It grossed him out to dismember Tylee. That's what the psychic said. So they didn't dismember JJ because of that. 100% pure love. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Hope you're doing well. I mean, it's just craziness, guys. Back when this case first came out, I was like, they probably did some kind of crazy religious ritual, sacrificed them. Looks like that may be true. I hope not. I hope the psychic's wrong, but she wasn't wrong before. She predicted everything. It's crazy. And in the video that she put up the other day, she shares some of her past readings. She adds clips into it. That way, you know, you can see, like, hey, she predicted this a long time ago. All the above as well. Yeah. It's crazy. I got news for those two. And they're not going to get through the gates of heaven. That's my opinion. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that, but I just don't think they are. I think they're devil worshippers. People really do these, like, rituals and stuff. There's, like, good rituals, and then there's dark rituals. And they were into the dark crap. Sorry, I just spilled my coffee all over my carpet. Any signs of how to get it out? Oh, my goodness. You need to try to get it, like, patted up with some paper towels. Maybe clean it with some baking soda. Carpet stain remover. Hope it's not a light carpet. Anyways, we'll have to see if they move the trial for Chad and Hori Lori. They probably will, because it does, you know, this case has a lot of publicity around it, and everybody knows about it. So they may move it. I don't think it's going to do any good. It's kind of like the Scott Peterson case. Everybody and their mother knows about it. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Yeah, I've heard some of those people from Hollywood, the elites from Hollywood, were into some of those dark rituals. Wouldn't doubt it. Epstein was probably into that crap. Oh my goodness, 100% pure love. Got to go to court at 1 today. Neighbors tried to run us off the highway back in August. Oh, that's attempted murder. What was they charged with? I hope they're not your neighbors anymore. Dawn, I love Dawn, your main girl. Do you know Dawn will kill fleas on animals? Yes, it's a good way to get fleas off, like cats and dogs. I love Dawn. That's what I use. I don't use anything but Dawn to do my dishes. Okay. Let me get back over to my notes, y'all. Oh, yeah. I wanted to tell y'all, Sunday, December 20th on the ID channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, a new documentary comes out about Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. Uh-oh. My laptop battery's about dead. How did that happen? Okay. Now, it's plugged in. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm going to try to watch that documentary December the 20th, and we'll talk about it on that Monday, on the 21st. I said it should. Yes, they say reckless driving. I said it should. Oh, it should have been more than reckless driving. That's attempted murder. If you ask me. You ever watch that show, My Neighbors from Hell? Please don't argue with them or go outside to argue with them, because people are crazy. They might harm you or something. I watched this series. I can't remember if it's on Oxygen or the ID channel, but it's called My Neighbors from Hell, where neighbors have been feuding and one's killed the other. It's scary. Some people, when you get in arguments with them or have disagreements, they just can't let it go. They build up like resentment and a lot of hatred and stuff. Most people, it's like that's mentally unstable to begin with. Yeah, we moved out of that city. Oh, thank goodness. Well, be careful when you go to court. I hope someone's going with you. Did you check on Chad? Oh, no, Short Nice. I didn't. Let me make a note of that. That is so weird. Now, according to this psychic, Reverend Donna, Chad poisoned Tammy. Poisoned her, which we already suspected that. I wish they released her autopsy results. For some reason, they're not. Which is kind of weird. They did Alex's. Hey, Mike. Good morning. How are you? Okay, good. Good. I always take someone to court with you, and I would let them leave first before I left the courthouse, personally. You never know about these weirdos. May try something there. Anyways, good luck at court. Okay, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, Joe Exotic. We got to talk about the Tiger King. I'm good, Mike. Just a little cold here in the mountains. COVID's bad here, too. It just now got to where, like in the last month or so, that COVID is bad in my area. I live like in a rural community. In the boonies. Okay, so Joe Exotic is begging Kim Kardashian to call President Trump and ask for him a pardon. Here's the thing. I don't think Trump's going to pardon him because of the convictions he has for killing tigers. Now, Joe claims he killed those tigers because they was up in age, had stuff ailing them, all this and that. But here's the thing. If you're going to run a freaking zoo, then you better have the money to call veterinarians to put animals down properly if they're dying or, suffering. This is not the freaking 1800s. We don't shoot horses and other animals, because they break legs or, or sick. So I don't think Trump is going to pardon him because of that. I do think Joe Exotic was set up for the murder for hire plot against Carole Baskin. Now, one of the hitman that testified against Joe Exotic, Alan Glover, guess who his girlfriend is? Guess who his partner is? Travis Maldonado's mom. Now, Travis Maldonado was allegedly straight. A straight man, heterosexual, but he married Joe Exotic anyways, and another guy. Yeah, there was like the sister wives crap going on. But anyways, Travis actually liked to play around with guns, joke around with them, and accidentally shot and killed himself. Now, his mom doesn't think that it was an accident. So don't y'all think that's a little strange that she is now with Alan Glover, the alleged hitman Joe Exotic hired? I think Joe was set up for this murder for hire crap. Of course, he probably said stuff like, wish that bitch down in Florida was dead. Of course, he did YouTube videos shooting mannequins. He had dressed up like Carole. But I don't think he would have went through with anything like that because, he had this online feud with her for years, for like a freaking decade. If anything happened to Carole, police would have been knocking at his door first. Now, Joe's dumb in ways, but he's also smart in ways. And I think he would have known better to have done something like that. Yes, animals have rights too. Now, I think Joe understands now how his animals felt in cages. Couldn't get out. Rely on someone else for their food and care. And the animals were not taken care of properly. I think Joe was seeing the error of his ways right there at the end because when he left the zoo in Oklahoma, he took his chimpanzees with him and he took them to a rescue place in Florida. And he was crying in the video. Hell, I cried in the video because he was like, he kept these two chimpanzees in cages next to each other. You know, they couldn't really touch, hug, or anything. And, you know, for years they were kept like that. And then when they got to that rescue in Florida, they were let out together and they were hugging each other. Oh my gosh, it broke my heart. I started crying. And Joe's like, did I prevent them from hugging each other for all these years? Oh my Lord, I broke down. And I think in that moment, he saw, you know, what he had been doing to these animals for years. And Carole Baskin, she's not no animal rights activist. She exploits animals too. Crap, one of her staffers about got freaking killed the other day. She got her arm ripped off, almost ripped off from the shoulder because she broke protocol and stuck her arm into a tiger's freaking enclosure. There was like a door hung up or something going on. Southern Mom. They'll be texting and driving, girl. She's always on the move. Oh, Mel, Southern Mom, she got her, she killed her a deer the other day. She deer hunts. I don't have a problem with people hunting. People that really hunt and use the meat and stuff like that. If you didn't deer hunt, the deer would overpopulate. That's the truth. Okay, so Carole Baskin, she has gotten together. Uh-oh. I got a dog crying to get in my door. Hold on just a minute. But Carole Baskin has gotten together with some other famous carols to sing a Christmas carol. And we're going to listen to it. But let me let my doggy in first. Who is that? Oh, Sissy. Here. I didn't see you down there. Come here. Hold on, guys. Let me get my Yorkie. She wants in my lap. I thought she was at the door. Okay. Oh, quit grumping, Sissy cat. We got to find this Christmas carol. We're going to listen to it. They didn't let her in the video much because Carole has no freaking personality. She can't even freaking pretend to be happy. Let me unplug my mic so it won't robot. Listen to Carole. Up the volume.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carole Baskin, and we are wishing you a happy holiday season.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blaze of Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la.
Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la.
While I tell of Yuletide treasure.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, la 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 la. Sing we carols all together, la 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 la. Hear the song of wind and weather, la 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 la.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Okay, so they done this for charity to help the homeless, but Carol done an awful job at it. As you can see, she has no personality. Look at how much personality the other ladies have. Barely tell that Carol was even freaking singing. I'm telling y'all, she's a complete freaking nut. Like, I get, like, having passion about the animals you care for. Look, I got chickens. I got a mean rooster I love. I got a goat. But you don't see me going around in rooster attire all the time and goat attire, do you? Well, I mean, you may see me with t-shirts on it, have it on there, but not every day of my life if I got goat print wearing it or rooster feathers. Like she does that tiger crap. Oh, short nice. I'm so sorry. I should have warned you. I should have warned you. Love you, Miss CC, but please don't play that song again. Oh my God, Jason, that cracked me up. You know, if she comes out with some crap like that, y'all are going to hear it. I'm going to play it. You could barely tell that she was singing. I mean, I have never saw anyone in my life that doesn't have a personality. Like her voice, it never changes its tone. It's always like the freaking same. Like, I don't get it. I think she's got antisocial personality or something. She's for sure a narcissist. She's just living her best life right now. Stupid thing. She don't know, you know. The only reason people talk about her is because they think she killed her husband and fed him to the freaking tigers. Which I don't think she fed him to the tigers. I do think she had him done away with. They hadn't been married that long. He was getting ready to divorce her. She was going to have no money. So she got rid of him. Sounds like she is from the same town as you. Oh, hell no. She from my town. Hey, Alyssa. Morning. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Now, Jason's got me saying Happy Hanukkah. Well, I need to include that. I forget. Hey, Yvonne. She never made her money with her personality. Can you believe people pay her to do cameo videos to wish people a happy birthday or congratulations on something? It's like about $200. They pay $200 to have her with zero personality wish their relative a happy birthday. I can't believe it. That woman, she's as shady as they come. It's been proven Dawn's will was forged. Power of attorney was forged too. I mean, who writes out like a power of attorney and says, in case I go missing? Now, most people would say, you know, like, you know, if I die or something. Like most people don't write out if I go missing. That's disgusting when she's a boring murderer. I know it. I think she got Dawn's right-hand man, Kenny. What's his name? Is it Kenny Farr or Carr? Can't remember. I think she got him to help her. Because after Dawn's disappearance, according to his ex-wife, who he used to beat on, he came home with Dawn's guns the day Dawn disappeared. Whole load of them. Van load full of them. Then Carole fired every one of Dawn's employees except for Kenny. And according to Kenny's ex-wife, he told her, he's like, if you ever run your mouth on me, I'll do to you what I done to Dawn. Put you in the meat grinder. Meat grinder mysteriously disappears from the property. Hey, nurse teacher. I've been here, but the chat is messing up again. There's something wrong with YouTube because I was watching Diane's channel last night and some of her channel members, their badges weren't showing up. They were just showing up as the normal YouTube badges, not the ones that, you know, she had uploaded for the channel members. You okay, Chloe? I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute. Chloe's starting to cough. Mel, imagine her stripping. Oh God, please, Mel, are you trying to make us sick this morning? We do not want to imagine Carole naked. We've done had to hear about all her sexcapades she's had with her ex. Their stupid video diaries. I still can't believe she uploaded videos telling about her sex life with her ex-boyfriends and her a married woman now. Do you think that's a little disrespectful? You know, here you are married to Howie, and you're uploading videos talking about sex with your ex-lovers. It's kind of disgusting. She has no class. No real lady would get on YouTube and do a video talking about their sex life with their ex-boyfriends. Really. Carole's not really Southern. I mean, she lives in the South, but she's not a Southern lady. No. She's a weirdo. I mean, she was in that one video diary, she was talking about her ex. The same ex that said she liked to get freaky in the hot tub a lot. And she was like, he made my knees shake. I couldn't believe it. I was so grossed out. Well, it's very disrespectful. Nobody wants to know about her sex life anyways. I know. That's private. It's real pretty getting on YouTube talking about crap like that. I mean, it traumatized me. And in that video, she's like, Alan gave me a book about slowing down. Basically, he was telling her she sucked in bed. So he gave her, she must want to get through it real quick or something. She must like quickies. He gave her a book she could read about slowing down and enjoying things. In that video, she's like, I just couldn't get enough of him. His body touching mine. Oh my gosh, she's a freaking nut. Anyhow, I wonder if Kim Kardashian's going to call President Trump for Joe. I got to show y'all something for the people that come in late. I want to show y'all my new Christmas ornament. I got to find a picture first, though. So, guys, I think we'll have our ugly Christmas sweater party on the 23rd, probably around 8 or 9 p.m. I'm going to fix me a thumbnail and go ahead and set up the stream. Okay, so here's my new ornament. I got another rooster ornament. Tractor Supply, $4.99. Go get you one. Next year, I'm going to sell my own ornaments in my Teespring store. We're going to have like some Christmas balls with Annabelle the goat on them, Sunny Rooster. Maybe even have my little beagle on it. Hey, Drama, where you been? Oh, you're late. Oh, yeah, I've been forgetting to give out late slips here. I'll give y'all some late slips. Been listening, had to comment on Weirdo. Drama. Oh my God, she drives me nuts. She's more enthralled with Alan than Alan ever was with her. Yes. What's his last name? Drama. Her ex-lover, Alan. Look, when Alan lived with Carole, his son came to live with them. And he was only allowed in certain parts of the house. Basically, Carole didn't want him there. And he had to stay out of her way. He felt very uncomfortable there. What a bitch. She uploaded a video the other day, something about being pregnant. This was after she had her daughter, Jamie. She didn't want the baby, which that's anybody's choice if they don't want to have a baby. If they want to have an abortion or whatever, that's anybody's choice. But the way she talked about it, how she done things to try to have a miscarriage, it was disgusting. I'm not going to lie. It was disgusting. I need to check back in on her videos and see what else she said about it. Good night, Meow Meow. Nice to see you. Come to our Christmas party. What, Yvonne thought it was a what? Half-eaten apple? Where's my specs? Do you call your glasses spectacles? That's what I call mine. My spectacles. Pop quiz. I'm like, I don't know. I want to go to Walmart and get my guy the van. He has a VW van again. Has the stove, fridge. Oh, it's great. Oh, that's cool. You lost me on the pop quiz drama. It went over my head. Oh, his last name. His last name. Oh, Alan's last name's what I asked you. I just remembered. Jesus Christ. I'm losing it. Is it Schrader? It's something like that. Listen, my son's been wanting one of those little, since you said a fridge, my son's been wanting one of those little mini fridge is in his bedroom, and I'm like, hell no. He don't need a mini fridge in there. He don't hardly want to leave his bedroom anyways. Oh, that cute ornament. He'll love it. Tractor Supply, $4.99. Now, I've got a metal rooster ornament that I got last year, or maybe it was the year before. I can't remember. But it came from Tractor Supply. It's really cute. Schreier. Alan Schreier. Thank you, Drama. Yeah, I bet he enjoys Carole getting on YouTube and telling about their sex life. She has no shame. Howie should divorce her. She just uses poor old Howie for her attorney to sue people, do her legal crap. He is the one that built up Big Cat Rescue. He's responsible for how successful it is today. And that's the truth. Because he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to speak at fundraisers and host events. Because Carole don't. Carole has no freaking personality. She's not a likable person. She's not one of these people like that can just talk to strangers. I have no problem talking to anyone. I'll talk to people at Walmart if they're in the aisle and, something crossed my mind. That's the biggest thing this year. Mini fridge in kids' room. I wonder if it's some kind of trend. It's so they don't have to leave their room, Mike. They can get them a drink or a snack out of their little fridge and keep on gaming. My son is not getting one. He's got too many gaming systems as it is. It keeps him in his room. If he had a mini fridge, he'd never come out. He's got an Xbox, a PlayStation, and a Nintendo Switch. My mom got him an Xbox for Christmas. Not the newest one. Of course not. My pet peeve with ornaments is the ones way too heavy for the tree. Well, my new rooster ornament is a little bit heavy. It's not too bad, though. My tree is like crammed full of freaking ornaments. I mean, I've got Christmas spiders. I've got vintage little camper on there. I've got guitars. I've got the Hershey's men. I've got everything. SpongeBob. Freaking Batman cars. I got, what's that little Muppet that plays the drums? I've got him. I've got a bunch of things. Got a peace sign. We got animals, everything. Alyssa, I'm obsessed with those vintage little small campers from like the 50s. I want one so bad. I want a real one. But I like the little, the little whatnots, as I call them, of the little vintage campers. And I found one, a Christmas ornament. They also had one of the Volkswagen hippie vans ornament. I didn't get it, though. I should have. I saw the spiders in the catalog first time ever. Oh, I love my Christmas spiders. I've got a gold one. I finally found the white and gold one on the tree. And then I've got the red Christmas spider. I'm going to put up another video about Legend of the Christmas Spider, because my video from last year, the audio's real low. I sound like I'm freaking whispering. Animal, that's his name, Drama. Yeah, I got the little animal character that plays the drums. Oh, I've got a wrapping Santa Claus ornament. That needs batteries. Animal needs batteries. They're Hallmark ornaments. I like the Batmobile because it plays like the theme song. My theme for my Christmas tree was like 1980s theme. I copied my granny. My granny puts all kinds of tinsel on and all kinds of ornaments. There's no theme, it's just like everything. That's my Christmas theme this year. Red trucks everywhere. You know what, Mike? Those old antique red trucks that are all over Christmas, like crap right now. I have one of those. I have an antique, well, it's a toy truck, but I got it from the Hobby Lobby. It's decor. I've had it forever. It's funny you mentioned it because I was just telling my hubby this morning. I was like, hey, this truck we got right here? Like, that's in style this Christmas. Like, it's all over like the Christmas hand towels and the little mats and everything. My guy has a real Fred Flintstone looking 50s camper. He has it deer camp. I would restore. Oh my goodness, really? That is so cool, drama. I love Fred Flintstone. I love the Flintstones. I used to love the Jetsons too. Oh, I love gnomes. I love little elves. I got the coolest elf. He's like porcelain. He's pretty good size. He was pretty expensive. I think he was like about $50. He's not the elf on the shelf. He's actually a lot cooler looking than elf on the shelf. Yeah, but I love the vintage stuff. Like, if I could time travel, I would be living in the freaking 50s, dressing like those ladies. I love it. I could, like, totally live in the 50s. Not having the internet would not bother me. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I watch a lot of channels where the ladies live every day of their life like they're like in 1955 or something. They wear the vintage clothes. They have the cars. Their decor in their house. I'm trying to think of what that one girl's name is. Lacey Faye. She's here on YouTube. She lives every day like it's 1958. Her and her husband both. She's always doing vintage hauls. She's always, going to estate sales and finding dresses from the 50s. It's so cool. I love gnomes. Elf on the Shelf is there. My granny loves the little gnomes too. She has tons of them. West coast of Scotland is known as... I'd love to go to Scotland and Ireland. It'd be so cool. I'd go to England too. I'd go to London. I really want to go to Australia too and go to the Australian Zoo. Let's see. Is I going to tell y'all anything else before I get off here? Oh, I don't think so. Y'all watch out for scammers. I saw something on the news about people are being scammed over dogs. They're thinking they're buying dogs online. And then the seller will come up with different reasons why they have to send more money. This one elderly couple sent $8,000 for this dog. Never got the dog. So please watch out for people scamming. Oh, yeah, the cancer scammer that scammed everybody on YouTube a couple of years ago. She's back into action. So y'all be on the lookout for her. Avoid her at all cost. I think she goes by Pandora's Box now. I don't want to say too much about her, but just beware of her. I saw she had scammed someone else. Pulled another stunt about her health or something, having a miscarriage or something. Crap, I don't know. She's a freaking nut. Alyssa, I think my guy's van is worth at least $25,000 and it's an 86, but has everything. Oh man, that is so cool. Yeah, Mike, she's a horrible person. When I first came to YouTube, she pretended to have cancer. This woman did. She had a YouTube channel. And actually, she pretended to have a rare form of cancer, and her kid was going to have to give her bone marrow. And then it was all outed, and she admitted it was a lie. Well, now she had allegedly met some guy on a dating app, and they started dating, and she faked a pregnancy. It's now harassing this guy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You meet all kinds of weirdos online. I don't really want to talk about her much, but just beware of that name, Pandora's Box. She's probably done changed it by now. Every time she comes back to the internet and gets a new group of friends, people will warn the new people that subscribing and stuff, and they always ignore it, and they always learn the hard way. Hey Kay, I do believe we also have someone else around this part scamming. I will give them advance notice to tell the truth before I out them. Out them, girl, because it's bull crap. People come on here and they take advantage of people in this community, good-hearted people, and it's bull crap. And they, especially around Christmas time. Some people do have too much time on their hands. It's crazy. I don't even follow this lady anymore. I haven't talked about her in a long time because we don't like each other. We don't live that far apart. But, we do not like each other. We basically hate each other. So I don't follow her. And somebody sent me something about it the other day. And it's like, hey, she's up to this. And I was like, I had to go check it out and see what was going on. Exactly, drama. Her and Carol's two peas in a pod. Well, Alyssa, I was shocked that she even got a date, but that's all I'm going to say about it. This one is a doozy. Oh, wow, okay. Give us a hint. Who is it? Well, you don't have to say. I'll wait for you to put out a video. I think it's a shame that people take advantage of people. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that come on YouTube and lie. I think a lot of people are lonely and they will tell things so to get some sympathy and attention. But there's also a lot of good people on here. I've met a lot of good people. I've met more good people than bad people. I've only met a handful of bad people. No, I would, yeah, good idea, Lisa. Don't give them a heads up. Just put it out. Yes, people should not get by with that crap. No, some people should be banned from the internet forever. Forever. And when you go around faking stuff and harassing people and making troll accounts and acting like people's harassing you, you got something seriously wrong inside your head, honey. You need it examined. That's not normal behavior. The people who keep on pulling stuff like that, I think they're dangerous. That's my opinion. People like that are dangerous. They're like a cocked gun. I can't stand a liar or a thief either, Kay. I can't stand people taking advantage of other people either. It just kills me. Some people prey on the vulnerable. They really do. Or people, they think they can manipulate. Yes, Kimberly, that's who I was talking about. Hey, that guy that was on that channel the other night speaking about it. What in the crap happened here? You could tell he was from not too far from me by his accent, but man, he sounded naive as hell. Bless his heart. I was like, damn, where's this common sense at, bud? You're a Southerner. It's insulting people that's really sick, too. Exactly, Red Ruby. Love that name, by the way. Exactly. And, just think about how many people has lost loved ones to cancer or their loved one is suffering with cancer and stuff. It's just a slap in their face. Yes, there's a sick corner of you today. There's some sickos on here. Me too. And you know what? That person never did fool me. I knew before it was outed she scammed for cancer. I knew she was lying. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure people out. Okay, Kay, I'll keep my eyes out. I'm subscribed to both your channels. Can't wait to see who this one is. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe people actually think they can get away with stuff like that. Mm-mm-mm. It's sick. It's sick. Anybody that fakes cancer pregnancies are sick. Need to be put in a padded damn room, if you ask me. That's my opinion. Yeah, my granny's sister, she lost her life to breast cancer. She's like me, didn't like to go to the doctor too much, and the time she did, it was too late. It spread everywhere. Yeah, y'all try to stay away from that person. I'm sure she'll be popping up with a new channel. She may use the same name. Who knows? She's definitely a weirdo and a scammer. She's dangerous. People like that fake. Look at what some of these people do that fake pregnancies. They end up going and killing someone trying to steal their baby. Most of the time, end up killing the baby too. I mean, I'm not saying she's like that. I'm just saying I really side eye people like that. I think they could be dangerous. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I'll see you channel members this evening sometime. I'm gonna do a member stream and we'll just sit back and chit chat. We may play some trivia. Who knows? Share some Christmas stories, something. We'll do something. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks for your support. Thanks for chatting. Be safe, be kind, and peace. See y'all tomorrow.